Hi, my name is Dougles Chan. I'm the Qi Men Dun Jia. Today I'm going to share with you what is the story related to Qi Men Dun Jia and how I got about Qi Men Dun Jia. So a lot of people knows that I'm actually in the area of business where I was business in many areas such as marketing, branding, digital marketing, investment, and so on and so forth. So question is, how do I end up from a businessman and go into this Qi Men Dun Jia? And how does that transform into something interesting and fascinating? So Qi Men Dun Jia is something whereby I don't really believe. To be honest, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in metaphysics. I believe in something what we have the ability to choose and make our life better. That means if we work hard enough, we are smart enough, we are able to make a difference to our life. Then the question goes down to, after so many years of roller coaster ride, in the years of whereby I make money, I lose money, and the kind of things, where there's a lot of big events, good and bad, that happens. And it was not a very good thing when your life goes down, when your relationship goes down, your money goes down, everything goes down. Your friends left you, your business partner left you, so on and so forth. Those are the things that happens to me, and I believe a lot of my other friends and students also happen. And come to a stage whereby I don't believe all these kind of metaphysics, whereby somehow, someday, somewhere, I managed to come across this Qi Men Dun Jia. And I kind of wanted to do a test. I wanted to open up myself to this kind of things. But I went for a consultation. A consultation where it took me about 3 hours. And apparently after that, that makes a lot of difference in my belief. I start to open up myself to make and accept this kind of science, art, mystics. I don't know. I don't have the words to call it at that point of time. But at that point of time, I do not know what is called Qi Men Dun Jia. I do not know the powerfulness of this Qi Men Dun Jia. But slowly, I dwell into it. I started to open up myself. And because of that, it became a different dimension in my life. I make more decisions related to Qi Men Dun Jia. When I want to do investment, I want to do a partnership, when I do many other things, hiring of people, I also use Qi Men Dun Jia for a reference. And from there, my decision making was very, very good. Comparatively to last time, my decision making was about 4 out of 5 out of 10, or maybe even worse than that. And after that, once I use Qi Men Dun Jia, it became much better. Easily 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. And because of that, I'm able to make better decisions, and my life gets a little bit more smoother, and it goes up and up and up in terms of relationship, in terms of wealth, in terms of health, so on and so forth. So the question is, does it really make a lot of difference to myself and to other people? Maybe. But the story doesn't end here, because after a while, I find that along the way, the information I learned related to Qi Men Dun Jia is not really complete. There's a lot of flaws, there's a lot of missing pieces, whereby I try to go around the world or even in Asia, to find out what are the missing pieces. I'm not able to find the missing pieces. Why is that so? Because after going through so many different masters in terms of learning from them, whether is it from China, from Taiwan, so on and so forth, I still find that the whole industry got a big issue. A lot of people, they don't know what they are talking about. A lot of rubbish inside. And my point of view is this. Whether is it Qi Men Dun Jia, Da Liu Ren, Zi Wei Dou Su, Feng Shui, or whichever kind of metaphysics out there, the key question is this. Is this able to help you or not in your life? And the second question is it consistent enough to make a difference? So bearing with these two focus on mind, whether it can help you and whether is it consistent enough, I've gone through all the process and find that there's a lot of problem. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it may not be good. So the consistency is not there, and the accuracy may not be really there for Qi Men Dun Jia. And I also can speak for other metaphysics too. And along the way, I've learned with many masters, grandmasters, so on and so forth. But apparently, it doesn't solve my problem. So until one day, I found out that I have to do it myself. So I do my own research, I do case studies, I do a lot of actual case study with many of my students, with my clients, so on and so forth, even volunteers. And until now, I dare to say that a lot of my case studies have come to a specific conclusion. I've discovered a few areas and arena of this Qi Men Dun Jia, whereby we can narrow down some of the things which are very important and yet simple, and make things even much more easier for everyone who are going to learn Qi Men Dun Jia. So I cut off all the unnecessary noises, and I call it rubbish, and from there, I make the right package for the Qi Men Dun Jia course. And then from there, I deliver to all the students who are open to it, and then they learn what is the Qi Men Dun Jia. That is effective and yet consistent. End of the day, all these effective and consistent solutions are able to help people make a better decision in their life, and also at the same time use it to see other people's character, potential, their problems, so on and so forth. And then the more important things, we are able to solve the problem. This is what is the best about this Qi Men Dun Jia. Rather than able to read the problem, we are able to solve the problem. There is a solution inside. And once we follow the solution, we are able to make life better for all of us. You see? So that's a short story of how I enter into this Qi Men Dun Jia. And please continue to watch my videos, and then if you have any question related to Qi Men Dun Jia, feel free to talk about it. And then if you have any other areas of Qi Men Dun Jia that you think that you want to ask about, please comment also, and then from there, I try to answer to you as fast as possible. Thank you very much.